In today's video, we're going to dive into the exciting world of forms in React. Just like in HTML, React uses forms to allow users to interact with the web page. Let's use an example to see how we can use forms. You add a form with React like any other element. For example, add a form that allows users to enter their name. Here in this code you see a form containing a label along with the input field which accepts the username. Let's now use and run this component. You can see it outputs very much like what you may expect in HTML. This form will work as normal, the form will submit and the page will refresh. But this is generally not what we want to happen in React. We want to prevent this default behavior and let React control the form. For this we need to understand form handling. In HTML, form data is usually handled by the DOM. In React, form data is usually handled by the components. Let's see how it works with the help of an example. To start, let's create a simple React component that represents a form. This component will include input fields for a username and password. We also use here the useState hook to manage the form data that includes the two input fields of username and password, and also will create a handle input change function that will update the state as the user types. Once you add the elements, you now will define handle submit. The handle submit function is called when the form is submitted. It prevents the default form submission behavior, which would cause a page refresh, and logs the form data to the console. In a real-world scenario, you might send this data to a server or perform additional validation. Once this is added, we will also add code for handle input change to update state. Now let's run this example. To test, I will simply type in my name and give it a password. You can easily see the output result in console of your browser. In my case, I am using Google Chrome, so I am going to right-click Inspect and go to Console. We'll submit the form again to view the data. React provides a flexible and declarative way to handle forms. By managing state, handling user input, and implementing form submission logic, you can create interactive and dynamic user interfaces. Depending on your project requirements, you can extend these examples to include additional features such as form validation, integration with backend services, or leveraging third-party form libraries. For more of such videos, follow Interns.School.